bonus. Yay! So, I'm Ellie. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am drawing the first of the three sisters, and it is the first compilation of the character compilation that I intend on doing this year. I'm gonna try and do more than one character at a time, but I am taking my time with the sisters because they're like my favorites. So there will only be one character in this video, but next week and the week after will be the other two sisters. And also, though just one character, there are two drawings, so there's that. Bonus. Yay! I do a lot of retakes, and I just considered retaking all of that, but I've been wanting to get myself into a system where one and done, because it really becomes a timely thing and an over-analyzing thing if the retakes start rolling, and oh boy do they roll. Okay, so, and also it opens up the opportunity to like edit yourself, and I think in some cases over edit yourself. So this is how I'm showing up right now, and this is how the video will be, is how it is done right now. Tripping over words and speaking inaccurately and maybe even sounding just slightly silly, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna roll with it. Let's get the colors right. If the mind wants to fixate, give it the satisfaction, but let it fixate on little things like color schemes. Starting with the first sister, Zelda, because when I did the originals, I also started with Zelda. But here's the fun story behind it. It was only supposed to be Zelda. There was never supposed to be others. But then someone really liked the drawing and wanted the drawing, but asked if she could have a sister. Zelda, right off the bat, presented kind of in the middle of goth and not goth. So we decided that Zelda's sister would lean more toward the heavy goth side. But then decided if we're going to lean heavy goth and somewhere in between, why not go to the extreme opposite and also lean into super soft and marshmallowy? And so the three sisters were born. So this is the iPod that I was talking about. Trying to create that sunken in look, not so much the tired, maybe spooky makeup look, just sunken in. That's the goal. Whether the goal will be achieved remains to be seen. And here's the second drawing. So in the original drawings, I only do the portraits, right? For the compilation, I really wanted to give the sisters like a full body, but I also really wanted to honor the originals. So I decided I will do a 2-page spread where there is a full-size character and then on the other side, just the portrait. In the originals, you'll notice that each of the sisters had a pet as well. Since there is now a page where the sisters are represented in their full body, the pet will go on that page. The pets also don't have names yet, and I'm contemplating either snack names like Jelly Bean or Marshmallow, or Greek gods. I'm leaning toward Greek gods. It brings an intensity to the creepy cute theme and adds a level of depth to the story. These girls are not royalty, but they are daughters of the underworld. And they name their pets after Greek gods, ironically, as an inside joke among themselves. We don't know why. It's between them. Anyway, you'll notice that Zelda in her full body form compared to the portrait look different. They don't look the same. That was intentional. I gave myself creative freedom in that way so that I could fully explore the sisters, but still honor the originals. And maybe if I still had the originals, I wouldn't have felt like I need to do that, like I need to honor the originals. I sometimes feel like I get too sentimental when it comes to my art, but I like it. I like how I get over my characters. Does anyone else get like that? Let me know in the comments. Do you get like that over your characters? I've really enjoyed working in these sketchbooks though, and feel like I've approached it with a sense of fearlessness, which has been so liberating, okay? Though I'd be lying if I said I don't occasionally notice caution rearing its head, as is the case with the portrait side of this drawing, because I do feel like I messed up a little bit there. And so now I'm in the middle of this place where I'm wondering, do I push on and wing it, or do I start over? Because these are not just any drawings, okay? It's the character compilation, the holy grail of my world that I have created in visual form, somewhat refined. Because that is the point of redraws, right? To gauge improvement. And while this compilation is to have my favorite characters in one place, part of the excitement is also to gauge improvement in the redraws. I'm not going to go through the whole process of pointing out all the tiny little flaws in this drawing, but I will say that I know enough to notice those little inaccuracies, but I also know enough to know how to fix it. So why wouldn't I fix it? And when I say fix it, I mean start over. Maybe I already have. But whether I did or did not, or will not, remains to be seen in next week's video. Because unfortunately, I didn't have time to finish this portrait in this video. Next is the quote. So I think it's been established at this point that I am a quotes person. Love them. And so I went on a journey to find the ideal quote for this character, Zelda. In a sense, she represents balance because she is the balance between dark and light, the middle sister of two extremes. So I wanted to represent that in her quote. There is no beauty without some strangeness, by Edgar Allan Poe. And I love that. I feel like there is balance in that quote. Though I feel like that maybe presents a small contradiction in the story since they are daughters of the underworld. But that is more to appease the nature of this creepy cute theme. But this is Zelda, and I know I opened this video with the promise of 2 drawings, so here's Tax. I had art night on TikTok with some of my friends, and the theme was Valentine's Day. I myself don't celebrate the day, but I do know it's a day that is much beloved by many. Let me know in the comments, do you celebrate Valentine's Day? And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. And if you liked it, please like it, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the things, and come back next week for the next one.